Oh, we got this song from YouTube as the opening. Oh, I fucking love this song.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized that. I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. How much of a clown am I? I just realized
Chill
this
vibes,
is the...
baby.
It is, dude. Who made this beat? It's actually kind of sick.
I don't know. YouTube producer.
I'm addicted to type beats, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
All I do is watch them all day.
Who's your favorite type?
Favorite type beat?
Yeah.
Nobody's really, like... my favorite, production style is hands down Travis Scott.
Oh, okay.
But
I agree.
I can't find anybody on YouTube that's like really, they nail his sound, but they don't nail like that next level like Astro World sound.
Yeah.
It's annoying as fuck.
Honestly, it's like, I think all in the mastering too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, his music's very well.
He also uses he literally uses auto-tune like almost better than T-Pain does. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, there's a certain way you got to use it.
There is a certain way.
Singing it, you know,
he even sings with it live, and it sounds great.
That's dope. That takes talent. Because
it really
you
does.
have to sing. You have to know how to sing and know how to hit
yeah, you have to know like how you sound at like certain levels with auto-tune and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like I fucking love Travis Scott. Like I'm a big Travis Scott guy. Mode. There's some interesting Eminem type beats from like old school ones back in the day. His new style of production, I could give a fuck less about. Mm-hmm. What else? I'm trying to think. Everybody, welcome to the morning show. Sorry, not to segue really quick. I got lost in thought. Welcome to the morning show, guys. It's your boy Shade here with Nick. Nick will be in and out. It's mostly going to be me today, just kind of like chilling, rocking with you guys. It is Thursday. Tony is out of the office today, or otherwise it would be me and Tony and Nick. So yeah, it won't be like this every Thursday, but, yeah, guys, what is up? We're still letting the chat file in. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to get everybody in here. So just enjoy the discourse. Till then, feel free to throw a comment out whenever you feel like it. You know what I mean? And yeah, we'll go from there. So, what were we just talking about? Drake type beats are probably my favorite though. I found a couple of producers that legitimately sound like they produced for this guy, and it's fucking unreal. Wow. Yep.
Do you ever heard of Jackpot on
Jackpot?
YouTube?
No.
He's a producer.
Is he?
Yeah, kid from Ohio. He's actually my cousin. But he makes
sheesh.
Yeah, what's he make? It's like really like trap style type.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, if you look him up on YouTube, he's all over the place. His views are unreal.
No kidding. No kidding.
Drop a beat video and literally get like 16,000 views in like a day.
That's money for him,
very
man.
Well,
that's money for him.
Well
all the money's on YouTube. I tell everybody.
Yeah, 100%.
All the money's on YouTube. I'll tell you something right now.
Yep, I agree.
We got a couple of comments. Bryce, what's up? How you doing? Action-packed rips. What's going on? I'm feeling pretty good, man. Nick is feeling pretty good as well. Theo, Theo. This is the Merlin kid, the tan kid that comes in with his buddies all the time. Mm-hmm. They're Doyle's buddies.
Oh, okay.
They're always in here. Yeah, they're the Merlin kids. Not in yet, Theo. And I don't want to see you anytime soon, so I'm not having the boys order any. What was I going to say? Guys, we're going to do a quick plug. Last night was the auction. It went really well on Loop, apparently. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the auction last night on here. I was worried we were going to catch a ban. We didn't. So that's ideal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to always good when we're not banned. Joe Biden sucks bad said Jesus.
I agree, I guess.
Okay. There we go. There's that. There's that.
Oh, no.
That's a comment. Oh. Hey.
Oh.
Just turned us on.
Need a microphone, bud?
No comment.
What's going on, guys?
He said I just turned us on.
I did. Just turned. It's only been on for like 4 minutes. Have we not?
No, we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling. We've been on.
Ladies and gentlemen, he just turned us on.
Yeah, it's. What was I gonna say?
Hopefully not too much more.
Yeah, no, right.
And we're banned.
And we're banned. and the feds are coming in.
That's it.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I feel like should we close this or should we? Yeah, we probably should. Sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
This is not Jesse, but I will tell Jesse you said what's up. Absolutely.
Actually, it's Jesse's birthday today.
It is Jesse's birthday, guys. Let's all make sure we wish Jesse a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bud.
And on top of that, guys, you need to all go follow us on Twitch. Our Twitch channel is about to. It's technically launched. Our Twitch channel is at Fresh Pulls. Our YouTube channel is at Fresh Pulls. You got to go like and subscribe to that right now. Obviously, you're here with us on TikTok. Our IG is Fresh Pulls as well. Everything is uniform, guys. Go find Fresh Pulls on whatever social media platform you can find and shoot us a follow on that. Yeah, we've been growing branches of this brand media-wise slowly but surely. Everything the guys said they were going to execute, they've executed. And we're just trying to entertain you people in as many ways as possible. As many ways as possible. So, what's up, Doyle? What's going on, man? And yeah, we have that on now 4 different social media platforms. We're on TikTok, obviously.
Yep.
IG. We're on, and Spotify for all the podcasts.
Yeah,
That's what else I forgot. I'm sorry. So Spotify has our podcasts, as does YouTube, if you want to just listen in like video format. What else? The
Twitter.
Twitter.
I always plug Twitter.
Oh, right. Can always plug Twitter, of course. We're on literally everything, guys.
Fresh Pulls.
Fresh Pulls on legitimately everything, right? How you feeling about the new Panini Prism B-ball design? I think it dropped for 2020. I haven't seen it yet. Action Pack Rips. I have not seen it yet, brother. I have not seen it yet. But anything Prism, I do like the design of the Prism cards. I don't like the way they're printed. I think Panini product is just lazily done, and it drives me insane.
Are you a big collector?
Not really, no. Not. I shouldn't say not really. I'm not really.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have a PC, but
I like to do like little cards to like flip and make some money on.
Yeah.
And like that's it.
Which is fun.
Yeah, it's fun for me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I sold my little brother for a PSA 10.
Nice.
Lonzo Ball 2nd year silver Prism.
Seems fair.
Yeah, but like what did you
Is he saying he sold his?
Yeah, what did you say you sold? You got to be more specific, Doyle. That is confusing. Donruss football is the box of the year. Yeah, so far. And it's not even that great. So far, when you rip a box of Donruss anything, you're literally just going for the hits. It's the last 2 cards in the pack.
Is it? Yeah.
Every single time. Everything else is base shit. You know? What else do we have going on today? So we got Indy and the Jets tonight.
Yep.
Right. I'm sticking.
Store,
did I pick?
Actually, we're live on Jesse's Jung Wax, by the way.
Oh yeah, we are live on Loop also right now, guys. If you guys want to tune in on Loop, Jesse is doing a big Junk Wax stream right now. You guys can see the smorgasbord is like insane. Jesse's Junk Wax smorgasbord, guys, is bigger than our regular card smorgasbord. It really is, and it takes this kid like a day to set up. He's like Michelangelo of like.
But Rob just said see, I'm not normally here Thursdays. He said he will probably be streaming until we go to dinner for his birthday. When I do Jesse
all
is
day?
Jesse.
I think Jesse has the biggest besides Bert maybe. Jesse's got the best rip endurance of anybody in this shop.
That's cool.
Jesse can. I tap out at like 2-3 hours max. I tap out.
Yeah,
and I'm a pretty decent breaker.
Yeah,
I'm decent. I'm a decent breaker. Bert and Jesse are great breakers, and they probably got more gas than I do in the tank when it comes to that.
Jesse turned 44 today too. By the way, we should acknowledge the fact that he is.
So JEP, we'll respond to this comment really quick. Donruss is base shit. Yeah, you cleared out every BJ's right off the bat. You're wrong. You can price gouge your customers with it, and right off the bat, you're wrong. So it's just an ignorant comment, my friend. I suggest you take a step back and kind of think about that a little bit. I'm just gonna entertain that for a little bit because the chat's slow. That's about as far as I'm gonna go on that.
So what's he saying? He's saying we rip.
Yeah, it's your typical uneducated comment about this business of people that know nothing about it.
Gotcha. He's just mad that he can't go to his local Walmart and find a box.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Sure. Why not? Tell Bert I want my posted a video. No one's bragged about anything. We said our prices were good. That I don't know where that's arrogant. I don't know where that's arrogant. Where are the Donruss Megas at? Oh, I wish we had more of those in here.
What do those have?
They're actually not crazy. They're like $120, $1. It's like the price of your average blaster.
Yeah.
Like $100 to $150. I can't remember the exact price. We haven't had them in a while. What's it called? To the streets. Guys, so what else do we want to talk? What else does anybody have? I'm going to open it up to the chat pretty quickly, guys. Obviously, we talked about Henry Ruggs yesterday. Horrible. That's a whole horrible situation.
Did we know how fast he was going? Did that come
Yeah,
out
156 miles an hour on like a semi-residential street. That's like going to $150. Basically, it's like Vegas's equivalent of like the Everett Parkway.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
That is just insane.
Unbelievable. And not only did he kill a woman, he killed a dog.
Killed a woman and her dog. Yeah, that's fucking insane. And the thing is like, guys, so we all know that every NFL team has a driver, right? Every NFL team has a driver that you could call. Did we talk briefly about why teams don't use this?
Yeah, it's because they don't want to get tracked.
The coach can see it when you
can absolutely see.
It's all team record. Anybody can see it.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like it's a catch-22. It's like you get that guys want to go out and live their life and do what they want to do, and then I get the perspective from the coach of like making sure these guys. That's kind of like your job. You know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, it's like.
You're not a babysitter.
You're not a babysitter. These guys are professionals. You shouldn't have to sit there and tell guys to be home at the right time.
Or at least, not drive 160 miles an hour.
That too, while you're shit-host.
Yeah. No, that's just irresponsible.
It's like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand where. I mean, if it really makes guys feel better to not have the coach know about it, maybe it's better that no one knows about it.
Why didn't he have like a personal assistant? Like, why don't you ever watch like Entourage and stuff? Like,
I don't know.
Run with.
I don't know. Like, you got a bunch of guys. How do you call it? You got a bunch of guys. Well, Doyle, you might want to reword that comment, buddy. I know you probably don't mean anything by it. I know you're a young cat, but like. Carl Nassib coming out as gay is not a tragedy. And it is not the same thing as Henry Ruggs. You might just want to rethink that, buddy. I know you're a good dude. I've known you for a while. But you might just want to rethink that comment. I'm not trying to sound like some high and mighty D-bag. But you might want to just like rethink that comment. And maybe it didn't come out the way you thought you wanted it to. I don't want to jump down your throat. You know what I'm saying? Major athletes need to learn this isn't college. This is their job. Absolute facts, Carson Strader. Absolute facts. 100% facts. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's 100% true. I think when guys get to the NFL, they need to realize this is now your job. Yep. You had to treat it as a job your entire life.
Yep.
You had to if you're a college athlete, you had to treat it as a job your entire life. And now it actually is a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the time and effort you spent into becoming a professional football player, now you're making millions of dollars a year.
Man. Like
it is
so young. Like that's just you threw everything away.
Oh, you're saying not him coming. Oh, you mean what happened with Gruden? Okay. Okay. I thought you were saying Carl Nassib coming out as gay was comparable to Henry Ruggs, and I was like, that's why I said Doyle. I wasn't going to jump down your throat. I know you're a good dude. You become a friend of ours in the shop. I wasn't going to like try and blast you or do some crazy nothing, right? You know what I mean? Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate it. I don't want to jump down your throat and make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Henry Ruggs made a mistake and will learn by the consequences of his actions. I've never seen the point condemning others and joining in on the mob mentality. Well, that's what Derek Carr decided to do this morning. Derek Carr this morning came out and said he needs a friend right now. And if nobody else will be that, I'll be that. And that just shows you what kind of guy Derek Carr is. Because he's right. At the end of the day, Henry Ruggs didn't go out looking to kill somebody that night. You know what I'm saying? Henry Ruggs didn't go out looking to hurt somebody. His actions resulted in the death of somebody else and an animal. But he didn't mean for that to happen. He wasn't going out trying to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? Granted, does he still deserve what he's going to get? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You know what I'm saying? Is the new Topps baseball any good? It's always okay. I feel like Topps baseball is always okay. 1 second, guys. I feel like Topps baseball is always okay. It's just like meh. Topps Chrome is meh. I would rather Bowman. I'm a Bowman baseball guy through and through. I am a Bowman baseball guy through and through. Anybody ever ask me, how do you call it? Yeah, JEP party. We've already talked about this. Nobody is like absolving Henry Ruggs of his actions, buddy. If you're going to just sit there and do the oppo take in the chat the whole time, go right ahead. But it's our job as media personalities to talk about both sides of the incident. There were more people involved in this incident than just one person. You know what I'm saying? It was a poor decision. Yeah, exactly. What's good? Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's up? Bowman, 100%. Yup. Poor decision. Absolutely. Doyle, what is Bert's net worth? Doyle, what do you like? What? Doyle, you're on one today, Doyle. I'll tell you that right now. No, we're not making excuses. Jep, if you're going to sit here and troll, buddy, like, I'm just going to block you. I'm going to tell you right now. You can disagree with what we're doing. Totally fine. You can disagree with the take. That's fine. But if you're going to sit here and just troll because you don't like our prices in the shop, you're getting blocked. I'm going to give you the option. Now, here's your chance to act like a grown man. Ready? We'll take a second and we'll let JEP we'll let JEP make his own decision here right in front of the 50 people in the chat. If you're going to act like a little baby, go right ahead, and I'm going to block you. If you want to sit here and enjoy the show and drop your take and whatever, you're allowed to do that. But I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance to be an adult. Tell me what you want to do. Do you think top 22 series will get away with them? No, JEP. It's not participate in my echo chamber. No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. I just said you're allowed to have an oppo opinion. Your original comment is what set you back and put you in this position. You came on here trying to accuse us of scalping and scamming people and gouging our prices up. Scroll back in the chat. That's the first thing you said in this chat. Don't sit there and lie and backpedal and say it isn't. That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said. So don't sit here and try and deflect and go, oh, just because I don't agree with you. Yeah, exactly. That's not what I'm saying at all. I just said, no, you don't know anything about that. You don't. You do not know anything about that. You don't know how this business works. You don't know how they run things here. You don't. You don't know anything about it. You just don't. And if you want to sit there and it's a business run, buddy. We've already explained it 1,000 times how we base our prices. How we base our prices is how we acquire the product. It's based on how we acquire the product and what we acquire it for. Right? How do you know that was even our car? And how do you know that we bought those? Do you? Jep? How do you know that we even bought those? Or did we just use the image for a piece of video content? How do you know we even bought them? Do you, Jep? I'm asking you. Yeah, Jet Party. I did post phenomenal prices with the stickers with the prices on it. Yeah, you missed the joke. You definitely missed the joke. So you're down right there, -1. So Jep, again, I'm gonna ask you one more time before we keep going back and forth with this. You're gonna act like an adult, or you're gonna sit there and be an infant? What do you want to do? What's up, October House? How we doing, everybody? Sorry for this. We usually don't run into this, but I figured I had a little bit of time this morning, and I don't mind addressing it. Sorry to hold everybody up. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Brett Rips? What's going on? Can you answer my Wander question? Please repeat it. Please repeat the Wander question if you don't mind. I have a Jordan rookie card and the second-year card. Are they worth getting graded? If you have a true Jordan rookie, absolutely. Absolutely. If you have a true Jordan rookie, 100%. 100% you want to get that graded. Second year, maybe. Do you think Series 1 2022, if Wander's overprinted, thank you, Animal Crackers. Appreciate it. Raiders and Tampa Bay Super Bowl. Nope. Completely disagree, Rudes. Do you think that Series 1 2022 will get too much hype because of Wander, though, overprinted? I think there's going to be some good rookies in 2022. That Colmenares kid is good. We have one auto from him out of a Bowman HTA box. Sorry. HTA, my bad. It's the rookie sticker card. Thanks. No problem. I would definitely grade the rookie. I would. You can go through SGC for that. It depends on what kind of rookie, too. If you might want to go through PSA, you got to check comps on all the grades before you decide which one. Who do I have for the Super Bowl? I have the Bills and the Buccaneers. Still. What's up, Degatti? How you doing? I have the Bills and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. That's who I got. Bills, Bucks. That would be my pick for the Super Bowl all day long, guys. All day long. No, I don't think Green Bay is a complete enough team on defense. I don't. Someone said Jets, Rams. Do I think Jake Cronenworth is a good rookie? I think Jake Cronenworth is a good prospect. I don't know how well he'll play long-term in the card market because I'm pretty sure he's like a super utility guy, if I'm not mistaken. Thinking about collecting some Trey Lance. I think it's a good investment. I like Trey Lance as an investment. Best player to never get a ring, Pokemon Go father. Okay, but what sport? You need to tell me what sport. Jep, that's your opinion that's a problem. That's your opinion that's a problem. Football, Dan Marino. Easy. 100% Dan Marino. Jep, if you think that's a problem, that's on you. That's fine. There's a lot of people who don't think that's a problem. But that's a you problem before anything else. Barry Sant, I'd still put Marino. Marino played for a little bit longer. I'd still put Marino. Moss? Yeah, I mean, I love Randy Moss. I don't know that he's the best player to never win a ring. Marino, Sanders, and Moss would be the big three, yes. Though, yes, absolutely. Jim Kelly. I have a hard time feeling bad for Jim Kelly when they had 4 chances to win one. Marino got to 1, I think. And they got fucking slapped by, who did the Dolphins lose to in the Super Bowl? Oh my God, who was it? Was it Dallas? Who did they get smacked by? They lost in the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure. I think Marino went to 1 Super Bowl. Yes, Brady Downtown is a great card. They went to 1 Super Bowl, the Dolphins, with Marino, and I can't remember, how do you call it? 49ers, that's who it was. It was the Niners. You're right. It was Montana. Yup, you're right. Yeah, that's your opinion that it hurts the hobby. That's great that your feelings are hurt, Jep. I don't care. Like, I don't care. And you know what's funny? None of the other people give a shit either, buddy. Like, they don't. That's great that that's how you feel. That's cool. Go talk to a therapist about it. Maybe they care. Like, that's totally fine. You can sit there with all your feelings and crying about it. No one cares. We don't care.
Is Jeb normally in here?
No, he's not. No,
crying?
He's not. I haven't seen him yet. But just let him. I'll entertain. Just because it's an open day, I'll let him. I'll take the free content. It's fine. Yeah, and if you don't want it, don't buy it. Sit there and cry. You're a grown adult. Cry about it. Yeah, Jet Party. No one cares that's what people. Yeah, we don't care that's what people say in the comments. It's people just like you that we don't care about. No one cares. Cool. Most overrated football player ever. Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis, most overrated player ever. Terrell Davis, hands down. How he's in the Hall of Fame, I have no idea. It's funny, Jep, that you're saying that I'm crying, by the way, when you're the person that brought it up. I just don't think you're getting the answer you want, so you're sitting there whining like an infant and continuing to embarrass yourself in the chat. Check out the chat. Doesn't look like you have many supporters in here, Jep. Yeah, Terrell Davis. Absolutely. Terrell Davis. It's Terrell Davis, and the second one is Joe Namath. Second one is Joe Namath. Jeez, Jep, wow, did the chat turn on you, my man? Sheesh. Tough L, Jep. Tough L right there. Hold on. So, overrated players, guys, let me just finish one point. We're going Terrell Davis. We're going Jim McMahon. Yeah, but Jim McMahon's not in the Hall of Fame. Jim McMahon is not in the Hall of Fame, though. I don't know if you can call Jim McMahon overrated. Jim McMahon isn't in the Hall of... Or is he? Jim McMahon's not in the Hall of Fame. Somebody fact check me right now. I don't think Jim McMahon is in the Hall of Fame. So you can't... So you really can't... If anything, what's up, Boston? How you doing, bro? The only QB in the Hall of Fame with more INTs than touchdowns is Joe Namath. Yeah, Joe Namath is super overrated. Absolutely. He's not... Okay, so Jim McMahon isn't in the Hall of Fame, so you can't really call him overrated. If he was in the Hall of Fame, totally different story. He's not a Hall of Famer. He was a guy that had like a fun prime that was good for like 5-6 years. Totally fine. Guy had a good career. But I look at Jim McMahon as like a step below like Philip. Not even. Who could I compare Jim McMahon to in today's NFL? Trying to think like oh my God, like who could we even compare him to in today's NFL? He was kind of like the Brad Johnson of his era. For anybody who remembers Brad Johnson, I don't know how old the chat is in here. He was kind of like but he was better than like Trent Dilfer. It's weird. Jim McMahon's a weird player. Jim McMahon's a weird, right. I don't think Jim McMahon wasn't a bum. Let's not get crazy here, Degatti. Let's not get crazy, Joey. You know what I'm saying? What else do we have? Hold on. So we're going yeah, guys, and if you look up this, listen, we're going to stay on this overrated player, right? We're going to stay on this overrated player thing for a second here. Look up Terrell Davis's career stats. Look up Terrell Davis's career stats, okay? He has 4 seasons of rushing over 1,000 yards. One of those is a 2,000-yard season, okay? One of those was a 2,000-yard season. Terrell Davis has, I shit you not. Wait, McMahon is in the Hall of Fame? Hold on. So is Jim McMahon in the Hall of Fame or not? I genuinely don't know, so I'm asking. Someone said he got in the Hall of Fame in 98. Someone just said he went in 1998. Jet Party has made a productive comment to the chat. Give it up for him. Jet Party has made a productive comment to the chat. There you go, Jep. That's how you participate in the conversation, my friend. How can you be having this conversation and not know that? Because I don't know everything. What do you mean? And I'll ask for help if I need it. I don't know every single thing about football. Oh, he's in the College Football Hall of Fame. Okay, yeah, he played at BYU, right? Watching you flail is amusing me. Yeah, watching the chat roast you is amusing me, so I guess we're scratching each other's backs, buddy. What is up from Seattle? What's going on, Seattle? What's happening? What was I going to say? Yeah, Terrell Davis was big for like 3 years. He's got like 7,000 career rushing yards. 7,000 career, how do you call it? Do we have to talk about the kind of coffee you're drinking in Massachusetts? I don't drink coffee, joke's on you. But yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, it's a trip every time you head there. I can tell you that right now. What else was I going to say? Oh, sheesh. I think it's got to be Terrell Davis and Joe Namath for the most overrated player of all time. Yeah, right. And based on Terrell Davis's numbers, Derrick Henry is already a Hall of Famer. Yes, that's an accurate statement. That is an accurate statement, E-Trips. Okay, Wilsondon TV. Will you answer my question? We're going to move on. Should Odell Beckham stay with the Browns? No. I think when Odell Beckham at this point in his career is addition by subtraction. Odell Beckham at this point in his career is addition by subtraction. The Browns literally became a better team. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Felt the sneeze coming on. I had to go into the sneeze face to stop the sneeze. We're good. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about there. Just immediately go into the sneeze face. You got to stop. Looks weird for a second, and then you come back. Odell Beckham should not be with the Browns right now. It made no sense why they traded for him in the first place. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know Terrell Davis won 2 rings, yes. Yeah, he's a good right. Somebody in one of my group chats that I'm in for a fantasy league, that I'm in was saying that Odell Beckham is a NFL Harlem Globetrotter. Great interest. That's a really, really interesting take. A really, really interesting take right there. You know, an NFL Harlem Globetrotter. I don't think Odell is a great route runner. And I don't know that he can still burn people. Come in, sit down. Join the pod for a little while. Yeah. What's up, guys? We got Pasquale coming in right here. Jump in second chair. Here. We got the chat going. We got 50 people in here. Perfect. Just jumping in on a little sports convo. Yeah, just throw on the... Guys, say hi to Pasquale right here. Nick coming flying back in. Here we go. We're just getting some more people in here right now, guys. What are we going on? What's up, Mustang? How you doing? Wilson saying, what's up, Squally? What's going on? So here's the thing. Odell with the Browns. Again, addition by subtraction last year. That tells me everything I need to know about a player standing with a team. When a team gets better without you, they don't fucking need you. They do not need you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know where Odell ends up. Where does he end up? Who's really lacking at receiver right now with his contract and his injury history and the fact that he's been a clown locker room wise his entire career? Where does he end up? What do you do with this kid? Like, who's going to take a shot on him? Personally, you need to be 85 times closer to the mic. No offense.
You can move it too.
You can move it out, Squally. You could sit back and just move it out. Yeah, there you go.
That's fine.
Okay.
Personally, a lot of my friends have been saying the Patriots. They need to help a receiver.
I think
Bill loves them.
I think that's the easy take for every Massachusetts fan, though, is that he should come to the Pats. Yeah, everybody says that about every, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, every good freaking Ray Lewis should have came to the Pats. Who else did people want with the Pats? Aaron Rodgers should have came to the Pats. Everybody says the Pats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, I mean, if you actually look at it, though, I mean, they don't have good receivers.
They don't.
Him and Bill have a good relationship.
Sure. Right. I agree. But is Mac the guy to get that kid the ball? I think Odell needs a guy like an Aaron Rodgers to get him the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because Odell, look, a guy like DeAndre Hopkins is quarterback proof. He's quarterback proof.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's throwing him the ball. It does not matter. He's going to go up and get it. He's going to make plays. DeAndre Hopkins is quarterback proof. Devontae Adams might not even be quarterback proof.
What up? The font I told you that we used?
Even Devontae Adams isn't quarterback proof. When Aaron Rodgers goes down, that team sucks.
And we'll see this week, too.
We'll see this week. This is the biggest test for Devontae Adams that has been given so far. Mm-hmm. The biggest test.
And all those Jordan Love fans out there.
And all the Jordan Love fans out there. And the PCers for Jordan, what's it called, right?
Yep.
You can't put Odell with a young quarterback. I agree. I agree with that. Absolutely. You can't put Odell with a young quarterback. But that just shows you why it's not worth it to take the risk on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a veteran team with a veteran QB that you know you can get this guy the ball. Like, again, the amount of money he's made. What does he get, like $13 million a year or something like that?
I think so.
He's on some stupid contract.
Yeah.
And like Cleveland,
right now.
Cleveland is never going to be that like deep ball gun it team. They're a power run team. They're one of the only power run teams left in the friggin' league. You got Chubb, you have Kareem Hunt, you have a great offensive line. Baker throws the ball 15 times a game. You're fine.
honestly, the other running back that they've had with since
D'Ernest?
Yeah.
D'Ernest has been solid. That's what I'm saying. They got good They got good backs. They have good backs. Someone will pick up Odell. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
That one catch has carried him through his entire career. I genuinely cannot remember a game that this kid had that was memorable in the last 2.5 years.
No. I mean,
I really can't. And then the thing is like every fantasy league, every draft the past 2-3 years, some sucker has taken him in the 3rd and 4th round.
And what has it done to them? Absolutely
It's just hindered their team. It's made their team objectively worse.
Yeah. All my friends are trying to trade them in our leagues right now, and nobody wants them.
Everybody, he's got to be the biggest. He's not even. They excused him for practice. He's not even playing
Today too.
They
literally, the team pretty much said that he's not even.
He's not even on the team. He's not even there. He's not even doing anything. He's not even practicing.
So I don't know. Just
that's
wasted money.
That's it. Just wasted money. Cleveland could put that money into their defense,
and they could have traded them. The deadline.
They could have. I don't know why. Why do they not? I don't understand this. Why do they not? To do what? Cut him in the offseason? Just fucking trade him. Yeah, I don't get it.
It's pretty much what we, just letting them go for nothing. I mean, they could have got something.
Someone says he's going to go to the Raiders, the Saints, or the Packers. I disagree with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers will not put up with that kid's bullshit.
Honestly, the Raiders might need a receiver now.
Maybe. They might just draft one again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here's the other thing. The Saints, nope. Who's going to be there? Who's the quarterback getting him the ball next year?
Taysom Hill.
He's not going to have the patience to work with Jameis Winston. He's not going to have the patience to. Aaron Rodgers can. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is a bitch, but nobody can be more angry on the Packers at any given time than Aaron Rodgers. Think about it.
100%.
If anybody's allowed to be angry on that team, it's only going to be him. Everybody else he's going to clash with. His plight is primary to everybody else's on that team. Why? He's been their most important player for 15 years. That's why. You know what I'm saying? He deserves it. And which is that Odell and Josh Norman game was insane to watch. He's not going to go to the Rams. They have no cap space left. He's not going to go to the Rams. Absolutely not. He either, you know where I can see him actually ending up? I swear to God. He's either going to go to a team where he can run the show like Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like that.
He's either going to go to a team, Odell, where he can run the show like Atlanta, some chump franchise, Jacksonville, something like, even though they don't really need receivers. But he's going to either go somewhere where he can run the show, right? Mm-hmm. Or he's going to go somewhere where he finally grows up and he's like, I'm just going to sit here and just be a little bitch and do my job. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel like there's no in-between for a lot
No in-between for Odell Beckham. There's none. No in-between.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a guy like that, it's so young, get all this spotlight and everything. It's kind of hard to adjust.
It is.
Like that. I mean, look at Carmelo Anthony at first. He wanted to be the main guy for a long time. Lost the touch for a little bit. Went to Portland last year. Made a name for himself again. Look at him now on the Lakers. He's tearing it up this year.
He is. Isn't he shooting the best he's ever shot in his career?
50%.
And from three.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about the three-point thing? A lot of people said when he was out of the game for a little bit, they were like, oh, Melo's a mid-range shooter. He wouldn't fit in today's game. And I never liked Carmelo Anthony. Let me say this right now.
I've never been the biggest fan.
I never liked Carmelo Anthony. I don't think he made anybody better. I don't think he made any team, he never was able to carry a team to anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AI had the carry factor.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Melo did not. Melo wanted to be
Melo always kind of had a good team around him.
You know what it was, though? Melo was the guy that always wanted to be the best player on a mediocre team.
Yeah, I mean,
he never wanted to share the spotlight with anybody, but he was never good enough to get that team to the next level. That's why I couldn't stand Carmelo Anthony all these years. Mm-hmm. Now that he's just become a good role player later in his career and finally adjusted, I'll bet you he's sitting there kicking himself in the ass going, I wish I did this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My legacy would be something completely different.
Probably would have a ring.
Absolutely. At least one.
At least one.
At least one. You got to think.
I mean, those Knicks teams that he was on, if he just...
They were decent. They had Amari Stoudemire. They had a solid J.R. Smith. I have an unscratchable itch on my back right now, guys. Driving me insane. Is Allen Robinson overrated? No.
Allen
Robinson's the most underrated receiver in the league. He's a big...
He might be the most underrated.
Big physical receiver with great hands.
And he's on the Bears.
He's stuck on the Bears, and he runs great routes. Allen Robinson's the most underrated receiver in the league. He's a beast.
He really is a beast.
Go look at his fantasy season from last year. It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Guy,
he's like consistent over 1,000 yards.
Yeah, not afraid to go over the middle. He's a big, strong dude. People don't realize how big he is. He's like 6'3", 220 pounds. He's a fucking beast.
Like everyone sleeps on him like that. Like you don't think he's having these good years or
exactly.
anything. You just look at it. It's like, wow, where have I been?
I'm just fixing this a little bit. Get the little light. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, Michael Pittman is not underrated, I wouldn't say. Michael Pittman's a second-year player. It's hard to underrate a guy who's in his second year.
I mean, he's popping off right now.
Is he having a breakout season?
Yeah.
Yes. Michael Pittman is having a breakout season, absolutely.
For sure. I got him on my fantasy team. Love him.
Oh, he's been a huge... Dude, I'm patting myself on the ass. 8th-round pick for me, I think. 9th-round pick for me.
Nice.
GM Shade is happy with that one.
I actually just traded him in one league.
I traded him in another league as well, but I got it. So I traded him and Elijah Mitchell. I got back Emmanuel Sanders and T.J. Hawkinson. I had no tight end.
That's not bad.
It's really not that bad, I don't think.
Yeah, my friend's kind of looking forward to next year, so he kind of tanked a little bit. Gave him Pittman first rounder.
Sheesh.
I got Dalvin Cook.
Oh, and you can trade draft picks in your league. Yeah. That should be allowed in every single fantasy league, by the way. You should be able to trade draft picks.
Yeah.
It changes the trade deadline huge. You know what I'm saying? And every skeezer guy that tries to short you on every trade has no excuse now.
So for us, for our league, we kind of had it before. 2 keepers from any round that you want to keep. We just
2 keepers is a little too much for me.
Yeah, so we just changed it this year to 1 keeper, and you have to keep somebody that is your 4th round pick or later. So no keeping your first 3 rounds, so everybody has a chance to get someone new every year like that.
Interesting. But we go by the round you drafted them in.
Yeah. So say, for me, I'm probably going to keep Cooper Kupp right now. I drafted him in the 5th round.
Sure.
But if I drafted him in the 3rd round, I wouldn't have been able to keep him.
Got you. My keeper's it depends going in next year. I drafted Cole Beasley in like the 14th round this year.
Okay.
I could sit on Cole Beasley. So our keepers going into this year were Terry McLaurin in the 5th.
Yeah.
And Rodgers in the 12th.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. I mean, the later picks, the better. I know people that are keeping Michael Thomas, drafting him like the 8th, 9th round.
Yeah.
But
legit. And then, so this year for me is probably going to end up being, what was I going to say? Oh, you know who else I might keep? Nice 12th round, a nice 13th round pick, maybe 11th, I think. Noah Fant.
Okay. Yeah.
Very quiet fantasy player this year, Noah Fant.
Tight end's a scarce position too, so I mean, got to get what you can take from that.
Right. Exactly. What else do we have? What else do we have coming up in the chat, guys? Jep, imagine being that triggered that you sat here the entire stream trying to troll while we're having conversations with viewers and stuff. To sit here and waste your time in a chat to bring a vibe down or something. Like, what? How insanely weird is that? It's just so bizarre to me. What a weirdo. I mean, what a straight weirdo. I can't get it. These grown adults that have nothing going on in their life, dude. It's so strange. Best rookie QB is Mac Jones. Best rookie QB is Mac Jones.
I've been saying it absolutely. From the start, him and Trey Lance. I am a Niners fan, so I will stick up for my guy Trey Lance.
Trey Lance is definitely second.
Yeah.
Trey Lance is definitely second.
T-Law, I mean, he's been playing, but, it's not.
I just can't stand Urban Meyer. He couldn't have gone to a worse coach. Urban Meyer is such a fraud bum. I am so out on Urban Meyer. It's not even funny. Mac Jones is the best so far this year.
Yeah.
AFC South, Colts or Titans hanging on. It's the Titans still. I think the Titans have a better roster and they're better coached.
Here's a good question. What do you guys think Adrian Peterson's going to do over there?
Can I be honest with you? I think he's kind of going to ball.
Yeah.
I think Adrian Peterson is one of those guys that's always in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just so naturally accustomed to running, and just at the position. I think he comes right in and just slaps.
I agree with you. I think he's gonna do good as well, mainly because Derrick Henry's kind of a power runner almost, and that's the way Adrian Peterson always kind of has. Almost
6'3", 250 pounds. He's definitely not Barry Sanders singing.
He'd throw me through this window with one hand.
I know. Imagine. Oh, there's the phone. Grab that. You might want to. It's been charging. Is Mac the rookie of the year right now? No, Jamar Chase is.
Yeah, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is. What was I going to say? It's 100% Jamar Chase. We good? Do we have a website? Henry equals Marshall Faulk. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Very different. Pulled a 1-9 chase RPA. Nice rip. I like that a lot. Yeah, definitely. Marshall Faulk at 5'9", 195 pounds. Derrick Henry at 6'3", 240. For sure. It shouldn't go to a QB because Jamar Chase is the best rookie of the year so far. He is. He absolutely is. 100%. Guys, feel free to keep sharing the stream. Keep sending some likes. We've had a nice audience here all day. What else do we got going on, guys? Let's open it up to another question. Keep it going. I don't know what time we started, by the way. We typically go for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what time we started.
I can't stay here too much longer.
You're totally fine. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Just wanted to bring you on for a little guest spot.
Yeah, love it. Love
the MVP of the year.
For football?
The MVP of the year for football is Kyler Murray.
Yeah. I mean, him or Aaron Rodgers, I feel like Aaron Rodgers could do it again. I mean, after that first slow week, he's
I don't know though.
I mean,
he's just been like regular, like good Aaron Rodgers. I think he's just been good this year.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I agree with you, Kyler Murray. But if I had to pick anyone else besides him, I'd probably have to go with Rodgers again. I don't know who else could.
If it's not Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
You'd have to look at somebody like well, you'd have to look at somebody like if the NFL MVP isn't Kyler Murray, I'm trying to think of who else is putting up like an MVP type season.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard.
It is kind of you know who should be able to make a bid? Honest to God, I think you're going to have Dak Prescott in that conversation potentially.
I don't know how I forgot about that.
I think you're going to have Dak Prescott in that conversation. I think you're going to have to look at Tom Brady.
I was thinking that as well. Brady, I mean.
My top 5 NFL MVP picks right now, if you're going to do like a top 5 in the front running, are Kyler Murray, Brady. Who else did I say? Dak. It would have been Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I agree with Henry.
Him too. It would have been Derrick Henry too. Oh shit. Who else did I say? I'm an idiot.
I feel like you just got to throw.
Stafford. Yeah, Stafford. Somebody right. Stafford. Yes, great pick. Thank you. Great pick on Stafford. Yeah, I knew I was drawing a blank.
Yeah,
great pick on Stafford. Good call. Whoever said that.
What a trade for the Rams.
Great trade. How bad is?
I'm good. Thank you though.
How bad is Jared Goff?
Oof. I don't even think it's more or less Goff.
It's Goff. I mean, that team is bad, but he doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, you're right. The team's
you know what
bad,
I'm saying?
But you're right. He doesn't make it better.
They don't have they have no roster. You know what I'm saying? Running backs don't win MVPs.
No.
Comeback player of the year. It could be Stafford.
Joey B.
Or Joey B. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Joe Burrow is borderline an MVP candidate this year.
Hey, he's tearing it up.
He's ripping it up.
Number one in the division, or is it
dude. They're the surprise team of the year.
Yeah.
They're crushing it. The Bengals are crushing it.
I mean, everyone looks at Burrow. I mean, that's an ACL tear. I mean, that's tough to come back from, especially being a quarterback.
It is. Remember the Goff versus Mahomes game? Yes. What was I going to say? Yeah, Joe Burrow might be more in line for comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Send Aaron Rodgers to Atlanta and let Pitt ball out this year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dak could also be.
Oh, Dak's
comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
It might be Dak because Dallas is a better team.
Yeah.
Statistically wise right now. Also, I can't lie. I would not be surprised if Dallas made a run at the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if they made it
every year, and then they get to the playoffs, and it's just like
no. I think they make. I think they're a conference championship team this year. But like, if they run into like the Rams, I feel like the Rams are the unsexy team of the NFL.
They just got Von Miller too.
I know.
Von Miller. I mean, that defense is ridiculous now. I mean, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald,
but right,
Von Miller.
yeah, but the Rams need to win something. I keep saying this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Rams are the paper team of the NFL right now. They're the paper team of the NFL. They always got a great roster on paper. Everything's net. It's LA. Everybody's ripping and doing all this stuff. And then it's Lugats. It's you got nothing in the come the playoffs.
Yeah.
They made a run last year, don't get me wrong. I think did they make it to the conference final? No. They won one game, I thought.
Yeah, I think
didn't they beat Chicago in some shit game? Whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, send Rodgers to New Orleans next year. The Rams are the most complete team in the league. Yes, they are. They are. But they got to win something. McVay needs to win something.
Yeah.
Do the Rams want a part of Tampa in the playoffs? I don't think. Didn't they beat Tampa Bay?
When?
The Rams? Didn't they shit pump Tampa Bay?
Oh, yeah, they pumped them.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
The NFC is so top heavy. I agree. You know what's frustrating about the NFL this year, since it's been basically an NFL-based show because we're in season? There's a lot of annoying teams this year that should be better than they are.
Oh, 100%.
Example, Philly should be better than they are right now.
Atlanta should be better.
I don't think Atlanta should be better.
I personally think
they got a first-year head coach and they got no talent.
Before Calvin Ridley and everything and all that happened, I think they should have at least a somewhat good offense. Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley. Get it, their running game isn't the best, but, Matty Ice can...
They have Cordero Patterson on a breakout season at 30 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Which never happens, ever. He's the Peyton Hillis of...
What are they, like 1-7, 1-8?
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of teams that should be better, the Bears should absolutely be better. But it's Nagy. Nagy's the problem.
Yeah.
If there's any team that needs to fire their head coach, not at the end of the season,
right now.
Not tomorrow, right now, in the next hour, it's the Bears with Matt Nagy. That needs to happen.
I got breaking sports news.
Breaking sports news coming in right now.
Alleged toxicity inside the Suns. Interviews with 70-plus employees show Robert Sarver.
It's the owner.
Exhibited racist,
misogynistic
behavior throughout 17 years as owner.
Wow.
Oh wow! So this guy's gonna get the Donald Sterling treatment real quick. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get Sterlinged really quick, man.
70-plus employees.
Wow. Yeah, that means it ain't a secret. This has been some fucking old guy with a shit ton of money who's been a douchebag for a long time. You out of this bitch?
Yeah, I gotta head out.
I'll talk to you.
Thanks for having me.
Peace, babe.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Guys, say thank you to Pasquale really quick.
I'll see you guys.
Take it easy, buddy. Have a good one.
You too.
How do I feel about Steve Belichick? I don't like Steve Belichick at all. I don't like Steve Belichick at all. And to go back to really quick, right? Jeff, I'll talk about the Jack Eichel trade in a second because I want to go over that. The teams that should be better this year, Cleveland, Philly should both be better. The Dolphins should also be better. Cleveland, Philly, Chicago, and Miami. Those four teams all should be better than they are. Every team should be better. The Bengals have no business being as good as they are. The Chargers have no business being as good as they are. No, the Chargers are adequate. Can the Pats make the playoffs? Yes. Yes, the Washington football team should also be better than they are. I get that they lost Fitzpatrick, but they should have drafted a quarterback. Is Tua the most overrated quarterback since Vince Young? No. I think Tua played more close to professional football in college than Vince Young did. And yes, I'm good with Ryan Fitzpatrick as well. I agree with you, Joey DeGotti. I am so good on Ryan Fitzpatrick. You want to talk about a guy, see Matty, that's just been more of a meme than anything. A guy he's good for 1 month of the season, and that's it. If you're going to sign Ryan Fitzpatrick, right? If you're going to sign Ryan Fitzpatrick, you need to sign him with the thought that, like, this guy can ball out for the first month of the season, then defenses are going to adjust, and then we're going to suck again, and I'm going to have to replace this guy with somebody. Ryan Fitzpatrick should be the placeholder until you plug in your rookie quarterback like Justin Herbert did, like 4 games into the season. That's what Ryan Fitzpatrick is good for. 100%. Yeah, they acted like he was going to carry them to the playoffs. Stupid move. They're one of the dumbest organizations in pro sports, the football team. Snyder needs to sell that team. I hope that this whole investigation through the Goodell thing and the Bruce Allen emails and all this shit, I hope it roasts Dan Snyder to a point where he has to sell that team. They need to sell that team. The team I'm so confused about is Carolina. I agree. Carolina is a really interesting team that I can't figure out either. I can't tell if they're good or if they suck. I can't. I can't tell if they're a playoff team yet. I like Sam Darnold a lot. I'm glad that he's turned his career around this year. But like they started off red hot and then McCaffrey gets hurt and now they suck. If they're going to get a CMC back this week, that kid needs to be used 40% less than how he was being used before. He needs to be on a 60-40 timeshare with Chuba Hubbard. Carries wise. Doesn't mean you can't throw him out of the ball out of the backfield. Carries wise. Right? You can throw him the ball out of the backfield all you want. Doesn't matter. But you can't have this 5'11", 190-pound kid running between the tackles getting smoked every play. It's either he's out of the league due to injury in a few years, or he plays out his contract and retires at 28. 100%. Here's another one. Vikings are better than their record, I believe. I don't. I think they're meeting I think the Vikings record is perfectly indicative of the team and franchise that they are. I think Mike Zimmer needs to get fired. I think that Kirk Cousins needs to get shit canned. I think you go into next season, you start Kellen Mond and go from there. Or if you want to make a shot at it this season, you start Kellen Mond next week or in a week or two. Sorry, Nick's back in here. You start Kellen Mond next week or in a week or two. You fire Mike Zimmer, and you try and let the interim head coach spark this team a little bit and get them jacked up to a next level and see if you can just carry the momentum and run on fumes. See if that happens. Exactly. Kirk Cousins is another Ryan Fitzpatrick. Kirk Cousins sucks. They are wasting a ton of talent between Thielen, between Dalvin Cook, between Justin Jefferson, Harrison Smith, who else? Anthony Barr, Danielle Hunter, even though he's out for the season. You do not pick up Cam Newton. If this NFL season doesn't show you that Cam Newton is done, this dude is done. Dunzo for Shunzo. D-U-N. Done. You know what I'm saying? Not everything has to be politics. I don't know what that means. Chad Henne over Kirk Cousins might be true. We can open up to another question, guys. We can open it up to another question. Floor is open. We already went over the MVP conversation. Go Knicks with all due respect, buddy. Is Mac the best rookie QB? Yes, we went over that. All due respect. Sorry, you might be a little late. Biggest upset this week. The Jets tonight. That's my upset of the week. I think the Jets might pull this off. Even though I picked Indy. So maybe that's contradictory. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
I did pick Indy. I'm on the record picking Indy. Shit.
Damn it.
Fuck. No problem, Cole. Don't worry about that. I'm going to go with the Jets tonight. I'm going to say I'm an idiot and picked Indy wrong.
Well, no, that's the big upset for you.
Yeah, that's the big upset. The toughest division right now, I am going to say the NFC West just because of how good the Cardinals and the Rams are. NFC West. I'm going to go with the NFC West as the toughest division in the league right now. Who wins the AFC West? I think the Chargers. Fuck, the Rams might win it. On the Rams. The Raiders, I'm sorry. Raiders, my fault. The Rams, am I talking about? Do the Rams win the Super Bowl? I think, I don't know. They're selling a lot, by the way. Dallas is going to be there. I don't know, man. The NFC has some great freaking teams in it. I think postseason football is going to be electric. It really is. I think it's going to be absolutely insane. It's a massive game for the Chiefs this week. We've talked about the Chiefs all week. AFC to me is wide open still, I agree. You're a Chiefs season ticket holder, so you're biased. Chiefs season ticket holder, what is the vibe around the team right now? What is the vibe around the fan base right now? I need an inside scoop on who's down there with the Chiefs and what they're feeling about their team right now. Is it Aaron Rodgers last season? No. Maybe in Green Bay, yes. Hating all defensive players and calls. Okay, how do you guys feel about Andy Reid? Because I talked about Andy Reid yesterday, and I'm interested to know what you guys... They're calling for Reid in the defense's head. I agree. I think I'm dead serious. I think Andy Reid needs to go. I think they need a new voice. They need a new guy that's going to take this team in a new productive direction. You need a new head coach. Maybe you promote Bieniemy. There's an idea. Maybe you promote. He does that exactly. Andy Reid does not adjust well. He does not. They think something's up in the locker room. Okay, this is interesting. I wonder what that would be and with whom. They have decent veterans in that. I mean, I'm not a huge Tyrann Mathieu fan. I've always thought he was a little bitch. I'm not a huge Honey Badger fan. Andy Reid isn't the one throwing all the picks. Anyone think Mahomes' reckless play? Listen, Mahomes could only play backyard football for so long. That kid could only bail you out so many times. With running across his body and throwing sidearm bombs 50 yards down the field. The other problem with the Chiefs is, here's the other problem with the Chiefs. Guys, that we talked about all week, right? They're the worst good team I've ever seen in my life. They don't play good defense. They never have. In all the years of Andy Reid being there right now, which is about, 5, right? 5 years Andy Reid's been there, 6 years maybe. They've never played good defense, and they've always been undisciplined. And everything they do is sloppy. Even their offensive execution isn't really crisp. They just get great individual players. Can't finish drives, but Derek Gore hopefully gets more carries inside the 10. They missed on Clyde Edwards-Helaire, right? They pulled a New England Patriots with N'Keal Harry there. Right? Who went after him? James Robinson went after him. I'm trying to think of who got drafted after Clyde Edwards-Helaire. James Robinson got drafted after Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Jonathan Taylor. Who else was a rookie running back last year that the Chiefs completely whiffed on? That's having a good year this year. I'm trying to think. Not David Montgomery. Miles Sanders. Damian Harris, yeah, exactly. Like Swift, right? Swift. Somebody said DeAndre Swift, absolutely. They refused to target J.K. Dobbins. Yeah. Oh my God, did they whiff on Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Oh my God, I forgot about half of those people. Thank you. Holy shish. Sheesh. That's a big time Sheeshington right there. Holy fuck. Is Gordon getting open? I haven't watched a single... Antonio Gibson, right, him too. Oh, my God. This is insane. How bad did they whiff on this kid? Oh, my God, that is brutal. Sheeshington. Wow. Yeah, you can't miss on a guy like that. Another interesting team is in the AFC is he's been open a ton. Is he really? I said Jonathan Taylor. Yep. Yeah, that is big Sheeshington right there. Holy shit. Welcome to Sheeshville. My God. The Chiefs need a complete rehaul, a complete revamp of the roster. You got to get better on D. The other thing is here's the thing. Here's the other problem with the Chiefs, right? Other problem with the Chiefs. How do you not develop a second receiver? How do you not develop a second receiver? How? It's the easiest friggin' team for a secondary receiver to step up and take when Tyreek Hill draws those double teams, they're throwing the ball down the field. Everybody knows they like to throw the ball down the field. There's room for slot guys to get open, guys on secondary routes. I mean, come on. Chiefs are becoming the second coming of the Seahawks. Absolutely. Tyreek Hill is not a number 2 wide receiver. That is a crazy statement. Joe Menino, that is bananas, Joe. Could you imagine if they drafted DK over McCole Hardman? No, I cannot, because that would be crazy. A.J. Dillon, Zach Moss, Akers. Yeah, guys, that draft was loaded with running backs. Loaded, and the Chiefs picked the worst one. Or maybe they just haven't used Edwards-Helaire the right way. I don't know. Buck showed the world how to beat Kansas City. Every quarterback struggles with pressure. Every quarterback struggles with pressure. You got to be able to. You know why the Bucs won that Super Bowl? They got pressure with 4 guys. Pressure with 4 guys. And they got a veteran pass rush, too. They don't have a single young guy on that D-line. Pierre-Paul is old. I mean, Griffin's a young guy. I shouldn't say that. Vita Vea and Ndamukong Suh. 3 out of those 4 guys are like 33 and over. It's crazy. They took Helaire way too early. Facts. First round pick, you could have used that on a linebacker, a secondary player, a D lineman, something. You could have used that pick way better, is my point. They drafted Hardman because they thought Tyreek Hill was going to leave. When was that? And why? Hoping they don't re-sign Tyrann Mathieu. I've never been a big Tyrann Mathieu fan. I've always thought he was all mouth. Not a big Tyrann Mathieu fan, especially last year in the Super Bowl, watching him get bitched around like that. Super satisfying. I agree. Bring back the Eric Berry, Justin Houston, Tamba Hali era. Those guys were playmakers for the Chiefs. Those guys were playmakers. I respected those guys. Justin Houston was a great player. Tamba Hali was a great player. Who's the other one? Eric Berry. Yup. They did do the right thing by... Now, did they make the right move trading Marcus Peters? How do you guys feel about that? Was Marcus Peters getting traded the right move, Chiefs fans? Derek Johnson, yup. I remember from that Holly era, they even had guys like Dontari Poe, solid. Glenn Dorsey, solid. Not all-stars, not Hall of Famers, but good players. You know? All this, but if they win big this week, the switch is flipped. Probably, yeah. Dude, guy, bro, dude, appreciate it. Guys, real quick, how do people like the morning show? How have you guys been liking the show? Some of you people that I'm seeing that are here every morning with us. How are you people liking the D Ford? Yup. How are you people liking the morning show? Are people enjoying the way we have the show structured? How do people are people enjoying it? Are people enjoying the show? Like this is how I envision this show being. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that has come in to like help her out and then be a part of it has done fantastic. Nick's new here this week. Tony has been phenomenal. It's just everybody who's like been a part, even Maddie sitting in has enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad people are liking the show. You might not like the prices, but I'm at least glad you like the show. I'm kidding, but I'm just glad you guys like the show. This is how I envision this being. I'm just glad people are enjoying it. That's all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be back tomorrow.
We'll absolutely be back tomorrow, 100%. Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow. It's going to be Friday. It's going to be fun. You know what I mean?
Feel Good Friday, too.
Feel Good Friday, absolutely.
That's my podcast.
You should run it on. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is. That's your pod.
Sir. You're welcome to join whenever.
Maybe I'll come do a guest spot.
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about? You and Big Joe?
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be here tomorrow, but we just shoot the shit. Literally. Conspiracies.
Oh, I'm in. What time are you doing it?
Tomorrow, I don't know. I actually have a backlog. I got 2 shows that I got to upload. I don't know if I will be recording tomorrow, but if I do, it'd be somewhere in the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
No, you should definitely record tomorrow.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Right, we'll
don't ever not
going.
record.
Yeah, we'll get.
It's good for you. It's therapeutic.
Yeah, nah, for real. That is actually a true statement.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah,
don't skip therapy. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
We
wrap
ending
up
the
here.
show?
Yeah.
We're wrapping it up. Oh, we're wrapping up.
Ready to
We're wrapping
wrap.
up. Guys, that's a show. That's the show. Appreciate everybody being here. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same area code, 11 a.m. You're here with Shade. Nick will be here. We'll see you guys. Take it easy. Have a good one. Peace out.
We out.
Good call. I didn't realize what time it was.